Okay, let's start. Today we're going to talk about accommodation. So, where are you from first?
I'm from England.
Wow, that's cool. Which part of England?
It's called Sheffield. It's near Manchester.
I know Sheffield.
Yes.
So, today's topic is about, I want to know is, so what types of home are popular in England?
So people in my family, my parents' generation, they own houses, lots of them, but young people nowadays can't afford them, so they rent flats. It's quite common, or sometimes shared houses. So lots of people will rent rooms in one house.
Okay, so they like to stay at the flats more than house?
For young people, yes, because it's cheaper.
So could you describe about the traditional house in England?
A traditional house normally has terrace house.
Yeah,
so
terrace house.
they're all joined.
Okay, I know terrace house.
They normally have 2 or 3 bedrooms, 2 or 3 floors. They have cellars where you have storage, and then like the kitchen, living room, dining room, and then upstairs you have the bedrooms and bathrooms. Sometimes as well you have in the highest part the attic, and that's where you have storage as well.
So are there a big difference between the types of home in the city and in the countryside?
Yes.
Is that very different? So what's about the type of home most popular in the countryside?
In the countryside, normally they're bigger houses, so similar layout, but there'll be much more bedrooms. Also they have lots of one-story houses in the countryside, so it might have 3 or 4 bedrooms, but they're all on the same level.
So do they have the thatched cottage there?
In the countryside, yes, and in villages.
Similar,
Yeah.
What is your ideal type of home?
Ideal type of home.
I
like the idea of a small house.
Small house,
this movement. It's very minimalist. So you have just a very, very small property. You have the kitchen, the dining room, living room, bedroom, all in one. And then lots of land where you can grow vegetables. That's what I like the idea of.
So I am interested in 2 types of home in England. There's a mobile home and boat house. So can you describe about that? So I don't really understand what that means, like mobile home.
Mobile home? They're trailers. So they can be moved.
They can be moved.
So normally they'll only have...
With the wheel?
With the wheels. So you have to attach them to some sort of vehicle, like a car, but they can be moved. But normally, if you're in a trailer park, they're all stationary, so they don't move.
So how far they can move it? Is they cross the province or?
They can, as long as they've got the right vehicle, they can move it far. But it depends. There's different types of mobile homes.
So can you move from here to Luang Prabang or somewhere?
You have to be able to drive. But technically, yes, because you could go through Russia. But I think the roads are quite bad.
So may I ask you about the accommodation about a flat or apartment there? So does it cost a lot of money per month to stay in the flat?
It depends where.
Inside the city center? In
the city center. So in Sheffield city center where I'm from, you could get a flat for like £500 a month.
A month?
But that would be a tiny flat. So it'd be a flat,
only tiny.
No bedroom.
So how about in the center of London?
In the centre of London, so expensive. I don't even know. It'd be. My sister lives outside the centre of London, and her flat costs like thousands of pounds a month to rent, and it's just 1 bedroom.
Just 1 bedroom.
Super expensive.
So that's very interesting. So can you describe London's in really short? Okay, briefly.
Describe
London. So how big is it? I just heard a lot about London. It's really, really big city. It's a world.
Not in the world, but in the UK, yes. It has like 10% of the total population, I believe.
In London.
In London, it's just huge. But also it's very expensive. It's very different to the rest of England. So you have England and Wales and Scotland, But London is its own like its own country almost, its
Wow.
own culture,
Yeah.
its own prices. It has a different minimum wage because it's so much more expensive than the rest of the country.
Yeah.
And people love the idea of living in London. It's the same as like living in
why
New
is
York.
That? Why is that?
Because if you can afford to live in London, you've made it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay. I'm a big fan of British English, but I try to get that. It's really difficult for me
Oh,
to
yes.
learn English. Do you understand my accent anyway?
Yeah, I understand your accent.
Thank you. I'm try to improve my English by my own. It's like Sky New Life is my favorite channel, and Good Morning Britain is like they are my
like
teacher, and this is my classroom to practice English like this every day.
Yeah,
Every day.
good. Well, your English is very good.
Try together.
It's much better than my Lao.
Do you speak any Lao words?
No. Sabadi.
Oh, yes, yes.
Kopchai lai lai.
Okay.
Sabadi pi mai.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how long you been here in Laos?
Oh, just 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah.
So where have you been to?
We went to Luang Prabang.
How was that?
Beautiful.
So-
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Religious capital.
Uh-huh.
It's golden. Yes, it's lovely.
What do you like about that in Luang Prabang?
I like that it's UNESCO, so there's not lots of cars and things. It's
yeah.
very like calm and peaceful, and I like the rivers.
Yeah. And Guangxi River. Guangxi Waterfall. You been there?
Yes, we went to Guangxi. Very cold.
So you been to Nong Kiao?
No.
I heard that because a lot of tourists they said they love Nong Kiao very much, but I have never been there too.
No, so maybe I should
I'm from the
visit.
south of Laos.
Oh.
From Pak Song, that's near Pak Se. It's about 50 kilometers. Have you been in the south of Laos?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. No. Not
You
yet.
have the peaceful place there too we call it 4,000 Island.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is very peaceful place. You must go there. Okay.
I'll visit 4,000 islands. Okay.
Okay, thank you to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
เข้าใจ
Talk to you.
That's good.